Hello fellow dreamers. Last night's dream is kind of long and weird, but that's pretty normal I guess. I was running from something. I ran into this gas station, and at the gas station were all my classmates. I guess I was on a field trip, but I didn't really know it at the time. I was also running with a friend. So we get there and the whole school's class is there or whatever, and we're in this gas station, like shopping, I guess. So you know the gas stations that have a Subway or a McDonald's or whatever restaurant attached to it? I guess it was like kind of one of those gas stations. It's funny too because I've dreamt about this gas station before, even though it's not a real gas station in real life. The additional building was behind the gas station, and it was kind of secretive. No one knew it was there pretty much, and I accidentally stumbled upon it. It was like a movie theater, and it was like a concession stand, and then there was like this like curtain you went behind to go to the movie theater. And I took my friend in there and I said, let's go see a movie, and then she like looked at me. I was like, just kidding, because we were only supposed to be there for like 10 minutes or whatever. I was like, just kidding, I want a pretzel. So I went to get a pretzel, and while I was over there, something weird happened, but I can't tell you what. But something weird happened, and I think I saw like a group of people like whispering, and like a big group of people whispering. And when I went back over to the other side where my classmates were, they all were like zombies. Not literal zombies though, like brain dead zombies kind of thing. Like they like were just standing there like lifeless. So like they were there but nobody's home kind of thing. But they were just like. So the group of people came back over, and so I decided just to pretend like I was like them. Oh, it's just like in Divergent. The gas station basically turned into a Walmart. There was this cute guy there, and we were kind of like going in circles around this center aisle thing. It wasn't an aisle though. Okay, so you know like in like Target, they have where the CDs are and stuff. You could see over top of the divider, but it was closed. He started to leave, and then he came back. This like dog thing from War of the Worlds, they came and they started attacking him because he wasn't acting like I'm just gonna say the zombies they were supposed to be. So I ran over and I pretended I was one of the alien people and started saying these like jabber words to get the dog to stop, which I think is because we watched this show about police dogs showing how they speak German to them. So I was speaking like that and I got them to stop, but they'd already like bit him and he was hurt. So at this point, because of that, everyone knew that I wasn't actually an alien, that we weren't drugged. So we ran outside and we were running from them, and we were gonna go to his car because I came there in a bus. We were running for a minute and I'm like, where the heck is your car? And he's like, oh, it's a mile that way, somewhere crazy far for running for your life. And I was like, oh my god. And I was like, no, just stop. And we turned around and got into this red truck that was sitting there. I was trying to like hotwire it, which I did pretty easily, but in a lot of dreams I have this, but like I couldn't reach the pedal, and then I was too close to the pedal, and then like I couldn't reach the steering wheel. Basically I didn't fit in the car. I had a really hard time driving it. We were driving like crazy, and then there was this little girl we saw running from one of the dog things, and we're like, get in. We had her get in, and she was like, I don't understand what's happening. And I was like, we're under attack. Did you not know this? Because at this point, like, everybody knew. And she was like, no. And she goes, I had just escaped from these people that were keeping me captive, and there was a bunch of other kids there. And I'm like, oh my gosh. I was like, we have to go help them. So we devised this plan so that way they would not know, like they would think we were going to the apartment on accident. But then the actual dogs showed up, so it wasn't like a fake thing anymore. But we were running and we ran inside of this building and hid for a minute next to the elevators, and then like hurried and pushed the button. But for some reason I couldn't see anything. So I was like feeling the wall, and then finally I found a button and pushed it, and then the same thing happened with the floor numbers. But somehow I got to where the floor I was supposed to be going to, and I ran over and I was like, oh, we're under attack. And I guess they didn't know because they didn't watch TV, and I told them, and she was like, oh my gosh. And so then she let me in, and she moved this bookcase thing, and there was this hole in the wall, and she was trying to get one of the kids to come to her to show that they weren't captive, I guess. She didn't come out, so the lady went in there to get her, and then I guess there was like a bunch of kids laying in the beds and stuff, and one of them, they were like, something's wrong with him, and then the lady looked, and he was not alive, and she like picked him up and was carrying him out, and she told the other kids, she was like, see, this is what happens when the government doesn't help, or something like that. Like she was like acting like it was the government's fault that happened, and somehow she had like convinced them that that was true and it wasn't her fault. The dog thingies were outside, and I don't remember if I pushed her out the window or if she went down, or why she went down there, like if we had someone holler for her or something. But either way, she went down to the floor, and I locked her out, and hurriedly grabbed all the kids and was trying to help them get out. At the same time, the alien dogs were attacking. And I think they ended up like coming to break in, and we went into the hole in the wall and tried to hide behind the bookshelf area in there. Yeah. I feel like I'm forgetting something, and I know I always say that. It was a really long dream. It doesn't really seem like it in this video, but it was a really long dream. I probably look like I'm having a seizure. Okay, anyway. Anyway, until then, keep on dreaming, dreamers. Keep on dreaming, dreamers. Until then, keep on dreaming, dreamers. Until then, keep on dreaming, dreamers.